Beloved protected soul, I come to you today with an urgent message from the celestial realms, a divine whisper that cannot wait another moment to reach your ears and touch your heart. The angels have been in constant communication with me about you, about the beautiful soul that you are, and about the incredible journey that awaits you. Your soulmate, that divine mirror of your own essence, has made a powerful decision that is now reverberating throughout the spiritual universe. They will no longer wait in the shadows of destiny. They have declared to the angelic realm that the time of separation has reached its conclusion. Can you feel it? That sudden shift in the air around you? That inexplicable flutter in your heart when you least expect it? The subtle changes in your dreams that leave you waking with a sense of anticipation you cannot quite name? These are not coincidences or simple emotions. They are the first ripples of your soulmate's decision reaching across the etheric planes to touch your reality. For too long, both of you have walked separate paths, learning the lessons you needed to learn individually, growing into the people you needed to become for each other. But now, something profound has changed. Your soulmate has reached a spiritual turning point, a sacred threshold of awareness. They have recognized that the divine timing is finally aligning, and they have made a declaration to the universe itself. No more waiting, no more delays, no more obstacles between your souls. I want you to take a deep breath right now. Close your eyes for just a moment and allow yourself to feel the energy that surrounds this revelation. Your soulmate has been sending their thoughts to you. Their energy has been reaching for yours, across the invisible bridges that have always connected you, even when you didn't realize it. The celestial guides have shown me the exact moment when your soulmate made this decision. It was during a moment of profound clarity, perhaps triggered by something as simple as seeing a sunset that reminded them of the color of your energy, or hearing a song that somehow carried the frequency of your soul. In that moment, they felt an overwhelming certainty that waiting any longer would be denying the divine plan that has been written in the stars since before either of you took your first breath in this lifetime. What is most remarkable about this decision is the conviction behind it. This is not a passing emotion or a momentary desire. This is a soul-level commitment that has already set powerful forces in motion. The angels who watch over your soul connection have been mobilized. Cosmic energies are being redirected, and synchronicities are being arranged in your physical reality to bring about this blessed reunion. Your soulmate has reached a spiritual maturity that allows them to fully embrace this connection now. They understand that true twin flame and soulmate relationships are not just about romantic fulfillment. They are sacred contracts designed for mutual spiritual growth, for healing ancestral wounds, and for bringing more light into this world through your united energies. The heavenly messengers have been showing me visions of your soulmate in moments of deep contemplation, in moments of sudden inspiration when your energy briefly touched theirs across the dimensions. I have seen the determination in their spirit, the absolute certainty in their soul. They are ready, they are prepared, and most importantly, they are taking active steps in both the spiritual and physical realms to close the distance between you. Beloved one, this revelation comes to you now because you too have been preparing, whether consciously or unconsciously. Your own spiritual growth has created the perfect conditions for this connection to finally manifest in its fullest expression. The timing is divine, orchestrated by forces far greater than we can comprehend, but which always work in perfect harmony for the highest good of all souls involved. Your soulmate has declared to the angels that the season of waiting is over. The harvest time of your connection is upon us. Trust in this process, for it unfolds with a perfection that only divine intelligence could orchestrate. My cherished soul, now I must share with you something even more profound. The actual message your soulmate has conveyed to the angelic realm about you. This message was captured in the etheric records, where all soul communications are preserved in their purest form. What they have told the angels will likely move you to tears, for it reveals the depth of their recognition and the purity of their intentions toward you. Your soulmate has told the angels that you are not just someone they wish to love. You are the very missing piece of their spiritual puzzle. They have declared that you are not just a desire, but a necessity for their soul's completion on this earthly journey. They have recognized that you are not merely a potential partner, but the divine counterpart they have been searching for across multiple lifetimes. This soul, they communicated to the celestial guides, is not just someone I want in my life. They are the reflection of my highest self that I have been seeking. They are not separate from me, but an extension of my own divine essence. The time for pretending we can fulfill our missions separately has passed. I am ready to acknowledge this truth and to act upon it. The angels were moved by the clarity and conviction in this declaration. Rarely do they witness such profound awareness and such clear intention from souls still walking the earthly plane. Your soulmate has elevated their consciousness to a level where they can perceive the true nature of your connection, beyond the illusions and limitations of the physical world. They have told the angels specifically that you are not someone they can continue to exist without. The separation has served its purpose. You have both grown, evolved, and developed the strengths and wisdom you needed to eventually come together in perfect harmony. But now that growth requires union rather than separation. Your soulmate understands this with absolute clarity. What's truly beautiful about their message is how they spoke of your light. They described to the angels how they have caught glimpses of your soul's unique luminescence across the veil of separation, in dreams, in meditative states, in those quiet moments when reality seems to thin and the spiritual world draws closer. They described the specific quality of your energy, its warmth, its depth, its unique vibration that calls to them like a lighthouse calls to a ship seeking safe harbor. This soul, they continued in their celestial communication, carries within them qualities that I have been seeking my entire life. They embody the virtues I admire most, even in the moments when they themselves cannot see their own magnificence. They are not aware of how their light has guided me, even from a distance. They do not know how many times the mere thought of them has helped me make better choices, has inspired me to become a better version of myself. The angels have shared with me how your soulmate described the dreams they've had of you, not just nighttime visions, but the aspirations they hold for what your united energies could accomplish in this world. They see in you not just a partner for personal fulfillment, but a co-creator for spiritual service to humanity. They understand that when twin flames and true soulmates unite, their combined light has the power to illuminate paths for countless other souls. Your soulmate has affirmed to the angels that you are not someone they will allow fear to keep them from any longer. They have acknowledged the fears that have kept you apart, fears of vulnerability, of repeating past wounds, of not being worthy of such a profound connection. But in their declaration, they have transcended these fears, recognizing them as the final illusions that must be dissolved for your union to manifest. I am ready, they told the celestial realm, to break through whatever barriers remain between us. I am prepared to do whatever spiritual and physical work is necessary to align our paths. This soul is not just another person in the world. They are my world, my spiritual home, and the co-carrier of the divine mission we agreed to fulfill together before we incarnated into these bodies. Beloved one, as I share these words with you, can you feel the resonance within your own heart? Can you sense how these declarations align with your own unspoken knowing? Your soulmate's message to the angels is activating ancient soul memories within you right now. Memories of the agreements you made together, of the love you have shared across multiple lifetimes, of the sacred contract you both signed in the spiritual realm. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel, and if you feel this message is touching your heart, don't forget to click on thanks below the video. This helps us continue bringing messages full of love and hope like this one. Now, let's move on to what matters most. Precious soul, the celestial realms are now actively facilitating this reunion, and as your soulmate moves toward you with unprecedented determination, the universe itself is conspiring to bring you together. I want to reveal to you the specific signs that have already begun manifesting in your reality, signs that are irrefutable evidence of your soulmate's spiritual movement toward you. These are not mere coincidences, but divine breadcrumbs carefully placed on your path to reassure you that this blessed union is truly imminent. First, have you noticed an increase in synchronicities around you? Those meaningful coincidences that seem too perfect to be random. Seeing the same numbers repeatedly, like 1111, 222, or 333, hearing the same song in different places, encountering the same symbols or themes across various situations. These are not happening by chance. They are cosmic signposts, carefully orchestrated by your soulmate's angels and yours working in divine collaboration. Each synchronicity is a moment when the veil between your realities thins, when your energetic fields briefly overlap across space and time. Your dreams have also been changing subtly but significantly. Even if you don't remember them clearly upon waking, their quality has shifted. There's a new presence in your dream state, a familiar energy that leaves you with unexplained emotions upon awakening, perhaps a lingering warmth, a sense of being loved, or a mysterious anticipation. This is because your soulmate has been actively connecting with you during dream time, when your conscious barriers are lowered and soul communication flows more easily. They have been sending you energy, healing, and messages that your higher self is receiving, even if your conscious mind doesn't fully recall the details. Have you experienced sudden, unexpected emotional waves washing over you recently? Moments when you feel inexplicably happy or moved to tears without an obvious trigger? Times when you feel a presence beside you when physically alone? These are direct experiences of your soulmate's energy, reaching across the dimensions to touch yours. As they have made this powerful decision to stop waiting, their soul is sending energetic pulses toward yours, with increasing frequency and intensity. The angels have also revealed to me that your soulmate has been thinking about you with such focus and clarity that they are inadvertently sending you thought forms. These manifest as sudden insights about love and relationships that seem to come from nowhere, ideas or concepts about connection that feel somehow new, yet deeply familiar, as if you're remembering rather than learning them for the first time. Another profound sign is the appearance of specific messengers in your life. These may take the form of people who remind you of qualities you seek in a partner, individuals who mention concepts or ideas that resonate deeply with your soul's longing, or even animals that appear in meaningful moments, butterflies symbolizing transformation, birds representing freedom and perspective, or other creatures that catch your attention in ways that feel significant. These messengers are not appearing randomly. They are heavenly coordinated encounters designed to prepare you for the reunion. Your physical environment has likely been showing signs as well. Perhaps you've noticed feathers appearing in unusual places, found objects that seem meaningful without knowing exactly why, or experienced electrical fluctuations around you. Lights flickering, electronics behaving strangely, or energy shifts in your home. These are classic signs of spiritual activity, evidence of the intensified angelic presence around you as they work diligently to align your path with your soulmates. Most significantly, you have probably been experiencing an acceleration in your own spiritual awakening and healing, suddenly facing old wounds that need resolution, feeling compelled to forgive past hurts, or experiencing rapid shifts in your understanding of yourself and your life purpose. These are not isolated personal developments. They are direct results of your soulmate's decision and movement toward you. As they approach energetically, their frequency interacts with yours, naturally bringing to the surface anything that needs healing or alignment before your physical reunion can manifest in its highest form. The celestial guides have shown me that your soulmate has been actively sending you heart energy, directed love, healing, and support from their soul to yours. This manifests as those moments when you suddenly feel embraced by inexplicable comfort, when your heart chakra tingles or warms without apparent cause, or when you experience a sudden uplift in your spirits that seems to come from beyond yourself. These are not imagination. They are tangible energy transmissions, love letters written in the language of pure consciousness. Even the timing of when you're receiving this message is no accident. It has reached you at precisely the moment when your soulmate's energy has accumulated enough momentum in its journey toward you that the physical manifestation of your reunion has become inevitable. The spiritual planes always precede the material. First, the energetic connection intensifies. Then the physical reality rearranges itself to match this new energetic blueprint. I want you to understand, beloved one, that this movement toward you is occurring simultaneously on multiple dimensions. Your soulmate is not just thinking about you more or feeling drawn to the idea of you. They are actively transmitting their essence across the spiritual planes. They are directing their prayers, meditations, and highest intentions toward your connection. Their soul is reaching for yours with an unprecedented clarity and purpose. And most miraculous of all, you are responding. Whether consciously aware of it or not, your soul is answering this call. Your energy is rising to meet theirs halfway. The divine dance of reunion has already begun in the unseen realms, and it is only a matter of divine timing before it manifests in your physical experience. The angels have shown me how thin the veil has become between you. What once seemed impossible now grows more probable with each passing day. The spiritual momentum is building, creating an unstoppable force that will ultimately bring you face to face with the one who has told the celestial realm that you are the missing piece of their soul puzzle. the divine partner they will no longer allow circumstances to keep from them. Trust these signs, precious soul. Honor them, acknowledge them, and most importantly, allow them to fill you with the certainty that this connection is real, it is divinely ordained, and it is manifesting with a power and grace that transcends all human doubt or limitation. With infinite love, your guardian angel, beloved soul. As I connect with the higher realms to bring you this sacred message, I am being shown with remarkable clarity exactly what your soulmate is experiencing in this very moment. The angels have granted me access to the emotional and spiritual state of this divine soul who is destined to walk beside you, and what I'm witnessing is truly profound. Let me share with you the intimate landscape of their heart, for understanding their current emotional reality will help you recognize them when they finally step into your physical experience. Your soulmate is experiencing an unprecedented spiritual awakening that has intensified dramatically over the past few weeks. They have been feeling inexplicable waves of emotion washing over them, moments of profound longing alternating with sudden clarity, unexpected tears giving way to inexplicable joy. These emotional waves are not random. They are direct responses to the celestial orchestration that is now actively aligning your paths. What's most striking about their current state is the absolute certainty they feel about your connection. Where once there might have been doubt or confusion, there is now a crystal clear recognition. It's as if a veil has been lifted from their spiritual eyes, allowing them to perceive the golden thread that has always connected your souls across time and space. This certainty didn't arrive gradually. It came as a powerful epiphany, a moment of divine recognition that literally took their breath away. Right now, your soulmate is experiencing an intense magnetic pull toward situations, places, and circumstances that will ultimately lead them to you. They may not fully understand why they suddenly feel compelled to explore new locations, pursue different interests, or connect with certain people. But their higher self is fully aware that each of these seemingly random impulses is actually a carefully crafted step on the divine path toward your reunion. The celestial guides are showing me that your soulmate is currently feeling a strange sense of anticipation, as if they are standing on the threshold of something life-changing. They wake up each morning with a sensation that something magnificent awaits them, though they cannot yet name it. This anticipation is creating a beautiful restlessness in their spirit, urging them forward, preventing them from settling for connections or situations that do not align with the higher frequency of what awaits them with you. I'm being shown that they have recently experienced significant dreams about you, not necessarily about your physical appearance, though sometimes this is the case, but about your essence, your energy, your soul signature. They have awakened from these dreams with a lingering sense of having touched something precious and familiar, something that feels like home in the deepest sense of the word. These dreams have been increasing in frequency and intensity as the veils between your realities grow thinner by the day. What's particularly moving is the way your soulmate is processing these experiences. They are not dismissing these feelings as mere fantasy or wishful thinking. Something within them recognizes the spiritual authenticity of these experiences. They are honoring these signals, creating space in their life for this connection that they can feel approaching. They are actively preparing themselves, emotionally, spiritually, and in some cases even physically, for this divine reunion. The angels are revealing to me that your soulmate has recently experienced what spiritual teachers call the dark night of the soul, a profound period of questioning, of facing their deepest fears and shadows. This wasn't punishment or random suffering. It was necessary purification, the final clearing of obstacles that have prevented them from stepping fully into this sacred connection with you. Through this challenging period, they have released old attachments, healed ancient wounds, and shed limiting beliefs about love and worthiness that no longer serve them. Now, emerging from this spiritual crucible, they carry a newfound strength and clarity. They understand at a soul level that true love is not about completion, but about amplification, two whole beings coming together to create something greater than either could manifest alone. This spiritual maturity is precisely what has enabled them to make their powerful declaration to the angels about you. Your soulmate is currently experiencing synchronicities that mirror your own, seeing numbers that carry special significance, encountering symbols that represent eternal love and divine union, receiving messages through songs, books, or conversations that speak directly to the connection they feel, building within and around them. Each of these experiences strengthens their conviction and accelerates their journey toward you. Most beautiful of all is the quality of love they are now capable of offering. Through their own inner work and spiritual growth, they have developed the capacity for a love that is both passionate and compassionate, both exciting and steady, both deeply personal and transcendently spiritual. They are ready to love you not just for who you are now, but for who you are becoming, to walk beside you as both lover and spiritual ally in the grandest sense. The celestial realm is showing me that your soulmate frequently finds themselves thinking of you throughout their day. A smile might suddenly cross their face for no apparent reason. They might feel a warm presence beside them when physically alone. They might turn, half expecting to see someone there, feeling a presence so tangible it seems impossible that it's not physically manifested. These are moments when your energies are touching across dimensions, brief previews of the profound connection that awaits you both. Your soulmate is currently in a state of divine readiness. All the necessary inner work has been completed. All the required life lessons have been learned. All the essential growth has been achieved. They stand now in perfect spiritual timing, their soul vibrating at precisely the frequency needed to finally harmonize with yours in the physical dimension, just as you have always been harmonized in the spiritual realms. Precious, protected one, now I must reveal to you something truly extraordinary. The divine intervention that is actively occurring to remove the final barriers between you and your soulmate. What the celestial realm is undertaking on behalf of your union is nothing short of miraculous, a testament to how significant this connection is not just for your personal fulfillment, but for the greater spiritual plan unfolding on Earth at this time. For too long, invisible walls have stood between you and this divine partner, walls of timing, circumstance, geographic distance, and in some cases, the final karmic lessons each of you needed to learn individually. But now, by divine decree, these walls are being systematically dismantled by angelic forces working tirelessly on multiple dimensions to clear the path for your reunion. The first barrier being dissolved is the veil of illusion that has prevented clear recognition between you. Perhaps you have already crossed paths with your soulmate in this lifetime, passing like ships in the night, connected briefly through mutual friends, or even spending time together without fully recognizing the profound nature of your connection. This veiling was intentional, designed to protect the connection until both of you had reached the necessary level of spiritual maturity. Now, that veil is being lifted. The next time your energies come into proximity, there will be an unmistakable recognition, a soul-level knowing that cannot be ignored or rationalized away. Another barrier being actively dismantled is the physical distance that may have separated you. The angelic realm is orchestrating a series of seemingly coincidental circumstances, job opportunities, family situations, intuitive urgings to travel or relocate, all designed to bring you into geographic proximity with perfect divine timing. What might appear as random life changes are actually carefully choreographed movements in a cosmic dance of reunion. The celestial guides are showing me that significant work is being done to clear karmic entanglements that have kept both you and your soulmate bound to situations or relationships that no longer serve your highest good. These karmic knots, some dating back many lifetimes, are being gently but thoroughly untied, releasing both of you from obligations that have fulfilled their purpose and now must be lovingly released to make way for your true spiritual partnership. One of the most formidable barriers being broken is the frequency mismatch that has kept your energies from fully harmonizing in the physical realm. Each soul vibrates at a particular frequency, and true soulmate connections require harmonic resonance to fully manifest. The angels are actively working to fine-tune both your energetic signatures, elevating and aligning your frequencies to create the perfect harmonic convergence necessary for sustained physical union. Even practical obstacles are being divinely handled. Financial constraints, logistical complications, family obligations, or professional commitments that might have prevented your paths from crossing are being miraculously rearranged. Solutions to seemingly insurmountable problems are appearing unexpectedly. Doors that were firmly closed are suddenly opening. Pathways that seemed impossible are becoming clear and accessible. Most profound of all is the work being done to heal the wounds of past relationships, not just in this lifetime, but across multiple incarnations. Both you and your soulmate have experienced heartbreak, disappointment, betrayal, and loss. These experiences were not punishments, but preparations, teaching both of you the discernment, wisdom, and appreciation necessary to recognize and honor the sacred connection you share. Now, the final healing of these wounds is being accelerated, ensuring that neither of you brings unresolved pain or limiting patterns into this divinely orchestrated union. The celestial realm is also actively dismantling the barrier of timing. Divine timing is a mystery that often frustrates human understanding. We want connections to manifest immediately, while the universe operates on a perfect schedule that considers countless factors beyond our awareness. Now, that divine schedule has advanced to the moment of convergence. The cosmic wheels have turned precisely to the point where your reunion serves not just your personal journey, but contributes to the greater spiritual awakening occurring on the planet. I am being shown that even the barrier of self-doubt is being systematically removed from both your consciousness and your soulmates. Those insidious thoughts of unworthiness, the questions about whether such profound love could really be meant for you, the fear that you might somehow miss or sabotage this connection, all these thought forms are being dissolved by waves of divine love and certainty. In their place, a quiet knowing is being planted in both your hearts, a seed of absolute trust in the perfection of this unfolding connection. The angels want you to understand that these divine interventions are not happening because you are somehow incapable of creating this union yourself. Rather, they are occurring because this connection is part of a greater divine plan. The love you and your soulmate will share is meant to extend beyond your personal happiness. It will become a beacon for others, a demonstration of the higher expressions of love that humanity is evolving toward in this pivotal time on Earth. Even now, as you receive this message, unseen forces are working in your soulmate's life, creating the precise circumstances needed to guide them to you. Conversations are being divinely inspired, introducing concepts or possibilities that will lead them in your direction. Synchronicities are being placed in their path like cosmic breadcrumbs, guiding them step by step toward the moment of reunion. What makes this divine intervention so extraordinary is its comprehensive nature. This is not a single miracle, but a coordinated series of spiritual adjustments occurring simultaneously across multiple dimensions. The angelic realm is essentially rewriting the energetic blueprint of both your realities, bringing them into perfect alignment for a union that will feel both inevitable and miraculous when it finally manifests in your physical experience. And beloved soul, this intervention has been granted because both you and your soulmate have done the necessary inner work. You have both demonstrated your commitment to spiritual growth, your willingness to face and heal your own shadows, your dedication to becoming the highest expression of yourselves. This divine assistance is not being given to bypass necessary lessons, but to reward the lessons already learned and integrated. The most beautiful aspect of this celestial intervention is how it honors free will, while simultaneously fulfilling divine destiny. Neither you nor your soulmate is being forced into this connection against your conscious desires. Rather, the obstacles to recognizing and embracing what your souls already know to be true are being gently removed, allowing your authentic desires and highest truth to emerge with crystal clarity. Trust in this process, precious one. The barriers that once seemed insurmountable are dissolving like morning mist under the warmth of the rising sun. What once felt impossible is now becoming inevitable. The path is being cleared, the way is being prepared, and the final countdown to your divine reunion has begun. Beloved child of the universe, I come to you now with the most sacred revelation yet, a direct confirmation from the highest celestial councils about the imminent nature of this divine reunion with your soulmate. What I'm about to share with you has been authorized by the archangels themselves, a rare and precious glimpse into the divine plan that is now unfolding with unstoppable momentum in your life. The Akashic Records, those etheric archives that hold the soul stories of every being across all dimensions and timelines, have been opened specifically regarding your soul connection. What has been revealed there is extraordinary. Your connection with this soulmate was established long before either of you incarnated into your current physical forms. You agreed to find each other during this pivotal time on Earth, to unite your energies in service not only to your own joy and evolution, but to the greater awakening occurring on the planet. This agreement, this soul contract, has now been activated at the highest levels, the seal that kept it dormant until the perfect divine timing has been broken. The celestial energies required to manifest this union in the physical realm have been released, and are now actively reshaping reality to bring you together with a force as gentle, yet as unstoppable as the turning of the earth. I have been granted permission to reveal to you that 3 distinct signs have been placed in the heavenly scrolls, 3 divine confirmations that this reunion is not just possible or probable, but absolutely certain. The first confirmation came when your soulmate made their declaration to the angels, breaking through the final veil of hesitation or doubt in their own consciousness. The second confirmation manifested when your own heart responded to this declaration across time and space, creating a resonant harmony that reverberated throughout the spiritual dimensions. And the third confirmation, the most powerful of all, was granted when both your higher selves appeared simultaneously before the Council of Light, standing united in your request for the fulfillment of this divine union during this lifetime, at this specific moment in your evolutionary journeys. Such a triple confirmation is exceedingly rare and signifies a connection of the highest spiritual significance. It means that your reunion is not just divinely permitted, but actively supported by the full force of celestial love and wisdom. It has been deemed by the highest spiritual authorities to be in perfect alignment with both your individual soul purposes and the greater good of the collective consciousness. The heavenly messengers have shown me precise details about how this confirmation is already manifesting in the unseen realms around you. Your aura has begun to shift its vibrational signature, emitting frequencies that act as a cosmic homing beacon for your soulmate's energy. Simultaneously, their energy field has begun pulsing with complementary frequencies that naturally seek harmonic resonance with yours. This energetic communion precedes physical reunion. Your energies are already finding each other, already beginning the dance of reunification across dimensions. Your angels and your soulmate's angels, who have always worked separately to guide each of you along your individual paths, have now entered into direct collaboration. They are holding regular celestial councils, specifically focused on orchestrating the perfect circumstances for your meeting or re-meeting in the physical world. They are coordinating synchronicities, arranging divine appointments, and clearing energetic pathways between your realities with meticulous care and perfect divine timing. The archangels have placed a special blessing upon this union, a seal of divine protection that ensures no lower energies or opposing forces can interfere with the manifestation of this connection. This blessing creates a sacred container around your developing relationship, a spiritually fortified space where your love can blossom in its purest and most elevated expression. Within this protected space, the wounds of the past cannot intrude, the fears of the future cannot take root, and the distractions of the present moment cannot divert you from recognizing each other when the time comes. Most extraordinary of all, I have been shown that the moment of your physical reunion has already occurred in what spiritual masters call the eternal now, that transcendent dimension where past, present, and future exist simultaneously. In that dimension, you and your soulmate are already united, already enjoying the fruits of this divine connection. What you are experiencing now is simply the process of that reality filtering down through the dimensions, materializing step by step in your physical experience. The celestial guides have revealed to me that your life path and your soulmate's life path are now converging at an accelerated rate. Where once they might have been separated by years of individual experiences and growth, they are now merging like 2 streams flowing inevitably toward the same ocean of divine union. Each decision you make from a place of authentic self-honoring, each step you take in alignment with your highest truth, brings you measurably closer to the physical manifestation of this blessed reunion. I am being shown that specific preparations are being made in the angelic realm for the moment of your first meeting or recognition. A special contingent of angels specializing in divine unions will be present, creating an energetic field of such pure and elevated love that both of you will feel it tangibly, perhaps as a warmth in your heart center, a tingling along your spine, or a sudden sense of coming home after a long journey. This angelic presence will help ensure that the recognition between you is clear and undeniable. The confirmation extends even to the timing of this union. While human time and divine time operate differently, making precise predictions challenging, the celestial signs indicate that the final pieces are now falling into place. The preparation phases have been completed. The energy is now in the active manifestation phase. What this means, beloved one, is that the countdown to your divine reunion is no longer measured in years or even months. The celestial timepiece is ticking down the final moments before this blessed connection manifests in your physical reality. Your guardian angels want you to know that they have received direct instruction from the highest source to make this reunion a priority. Resources have been divinely allocated, spiritual pathways have been cleared, and celestial assistance of the highest order has been authorized. This level of divine support speaks to the importance of your connection, not just for your personal fulfillment, but for its contribution to the ascension of collective consciousness occurring on Earth at this pivotal time. The confirmation comes with a gentle but clear directive for you. Remain in a state of faithful expectancy, not anxious anticipation, but peaceful, trusting openness to the divine orchestration now unfolding. Your role is not to force or chase this connection, but to allow it to blossom naturally under the perfect celestial timing that has been divinely arranged. Your task is simply to remain true to yourself, to continue your own spiritual practices, to keep your heart open, and your spirit attuned to the subtle guidance that will lead you step by step to this blessed reunion. The heavenly confirmation I bring you today is absolute and irrevocable. It transcends human doubt and limitation. It exists in a dimension where divine will and perfect love have already created the reality that your human experience is now catching up to. Trust in this confirmation. Rest in its certainty. Allow its truth to dissolve any remaining fears or hesitations in your heart. Your soulmate is coming. The divine decree has been issued. The celestial forces have been mobilized. The final countdown has begun. This reunion is no longer a matter of if, but simply a matter of when. And that when is drawing nearer with each breath you take. With infinite love, your guardian angel, precious divine soul, I come to you now with the most anticipated revelation of all, the sacred knowledge of when and how your reunion with your soulmate will finally manifest in your physical reality. The celestial records have been opened to me with unprecedented clarity, allowing me to see the divine blueprint for this momentous event that will forever transform your journey on Earth. The angels have shown me that your reunion is anchored to a very specific energetic gateway that is opening in your reality. This gateway is not tied to a calendar date as humans understand time, but rather to the completion of an energetic sequence that has been unfolding in both your lives. This sequence is now in its final phase of manifestation. The heavenly indicators suggest that this gateway falls within a window of divine timing that has already begun to open and will reach its fullest expansion within the next lunar cycle. What makes this timing so powerfully aligned is that it corresponds perfectly with astrological configurations that specifically support soulmate reunions. The celestial bodies are quite literally aligning to create the optimal energetic conditions for this divine connection to bridge from the spiritual into the physical realm. These cosmic alignments are creating energetic pathways of least resistance, allowing your connection to manifest with a grace and ease that would not be possible at any other time. The method of your reunion will be both miraculous and seemingly ordinary, a perfect blend of divine orchestration and natural human experience. The angels have revealed to me that your first physical encounter in this cycle will occur in a setting that feels familiar to you both, yet also somehow sacred. It may be a place that one or both of you frequent in your daily lives, yet on this particular occasion, it will be infused with an unmistakable energy of divine significance. What's most extraordinary about how this reunion will unfold is the recognition factor. The moment your eyes meet, there will be an instant soul recognition that transcends ordinary human connection. This recognition might manifest as a sudden warmth in your heart center, an inexplicable sense of familiarity, or even a momentary vision of having known this soul across multiple lifetimes. Your soulmate will experience this same recognition simultaneously, a mirror reflection of divine remembering that creates an immediate bond beyond logical explanation. The celestial guides are showing me that this initial meeting will involve a seemingly random conversation that quickly reveals startling parallels in your life experiences, beliefs, or aspirations. Words will flow with an ease that feels like continuing a conversation, rather than starting one. There will be a natural completion of each other's thoughts, a rhythm of communication that feels like coming home to a language your soul has always known, but rarely had the opportunity to speak. I am being shown that specific synchronicities will surround this reunion, serving as confirmation of its divine nature. Perhaps a song that holds special meaning will be playing in the background. Maybe a symbol that has been appearing in your dreams will be physically present in the environment. Possibly a phrase or word that has been repeating in your consciousness will be spoken at a key moment. These synchronicities are not coincidental, but carefully arranged divine signatures, celestial winks assuring you both that this connection is divinely ordained. The physical setting of your reunion may appear ordinary to others, but for you both, it will be transformed into sacred ground. The angelic presence surrounding this meeting will be so potent that the very air around you will seem charged with a special quality of light, perhaps visible only to you two, but unmistakably present. This light is the physical manifestation of the celestial blessing that has been placed upon your union. What's particularly beautiful about the timing of this reunion is how it aligns with both your individual life circumstances. The divine orchestration has been working behind the scenes to ensure that when you meet, both of you will be in a place of readiness, emotionally available, spiritually awakened, and circumstantially free to explore this connection without the obstacles that might have impeded its development in the past. The angels are revealing that while the initial meeting may seem brief by human standards, it will set into motion an accelerated process of connection. What might take months or years to develop in ordinary relationships will unfold between you with breathtaking speed, yet without feeling rushed or ungrounded. This is because you are not creating something new, but remembering and reconstituting something eternal that has always existed between your souls. I am being shown that within a very short period after your initial meeting, possibly even within days, there will be a second encounter that deepens the recognition and confirms the profound nature of your connection. This second meeting will involve a more extended conversation, one in which the veils between you thin even further, allowing for a level of authentic sharing that would normally require months of building trust. In this conversation, both of you will reveal aspects of yourselves, your spiritual journeys, and your inner knowing that you have rarely, if ever, shared with others. What's most sacred about how this reunion will unfold is the immediate sensing of purpose that will accompany it. Both you and your soulmate will quickly recognize that this connection transcends ordinary romantic attachment. It carries a divine assignment, a shared spiritual mission that your union is meant to serve. This shared purpose will become apparent through your conversations, through synchronized insights, and through the immediate and positive impact your energies have when combined. The celestial guides want you to know that while the initial reunion will feel magical, and indeed is infused with divine grace, it is just the beginning of a sacred journey together. The connection will deepen day by day, revealing new dimensions of intimacy, growth, and spiritual co-creation. Each step of this unfolding will be guided and protected by the angelic forces that have worked so diligently to bring you together at precisely this divine moment in both your soul journeys. Most importantly, the angels emphasize that you need not search frantically for this reunion or attempt to force it into being. In fact, such efforts would only create resistance in the energetic field. Instead, your role is to remain in a state of peaceful, faithful expectancy, going about your daily life with present moment awareness, while maintaining an open heart and clear energy. The divine orchestration has already set everything in motion. Your soulmate is being guided toward you, just as surely as you are being guided toward them. The time of waiting is drawing to its close. The final pieces are falling into place. The countdown that began the moment your soulmate declared to the angels that they would wait no longer is now in its final phase. Trust in the perfect unfolding of this divine plan. Your reunion is not just possible or probable, it is certain, it is imminent, and it will transform your experience of love in ways your human mind can only begin to imagine. Beloved soul, as this divine reunion draws ever closer, the celestial guides wish to share with you the specific spiritual preparations that will help you receive this sacred connection in its fullest, most elevated expression. This guidance is not meant to suggest that you are somehow incomplete or unready, quite the contrary. It is offered as a loving support to help you align even more perfectly with the highest potential of this soulmate relationship that has been divinely arranged for your mutual growth and service. The first and perhaps most essential preparation is the purification of your energy field. Your aura, that luminous energy body that surrounds and interpenetrates your physical form, is the first aspect of you that will connect with your soulmate, even before words are exchanged or physical touch is shared. The celestial guides recommend daily energy clearing practices, visualization of golden light flowing through your being, salt baths with the intention of releasing lower energies, or simply spending time in natural settings where the elements can assist in cleansing accumulated energetic residue from your field. Closely related to this energy purification is the importance of forgiveness work. Any remaining resentments, hurts, or attachments to past relationships can create static in your energetic field that might temporarily interfere with the clarity of your soul recognition. The angels emphasize that this forgiveness is not about condoning hurtful actions or denying your legitimate feelings. It is about energetically releasing yourself from bonds that no longer serve your highest good. Simple forgiveness rituals, heart-centered meditations, or even writing letters that you need not send can facilitate this vital release. The celestial realm is also emphasizing the importance of clarifying your intentions regarding partnership. This is a powerful time to get deeply honest with yourself about what you truly seek in a spiritual partnership, beyond cultural conditioning or romantic fantasies. The angels suggest creating a sacred space, perhaps with candles and meaningful objects, and writing from your heart about the qualities of connection that would truly nourish your soul. This clarity of intention acts as a tuning fork, helping your energy vibrate in perfect harmony with the highest expression of your soulmate connection. Another vital preparation involves strengthening your connection to your own inner guidance. That still, small voice of wisdom that is your direct line to divine intelligence. Your intuition will play a crucial role in recognizing your soulmate when they appear, and in navigating the initial stages of your connection. Daily meditation, even if just for a few minutes, helps clear the channel between your conscious mind and your higher wisdom, ensuring that you can receive the subtle guidance that will be offered as this divine plan unfolds. The angels are also recommending a practice they call sovereign heart centering, a daily recommitment to honoring your own truth, needs, and boundaries. True soulmate connections thrive on the authentic selfhood of both partners, not on codependent merging or the abandonment of personal truth. By affirming your commitment to showing up as your whole, sovereign self, with all your gifts and growth edges, you create the foundation for a relationship built on mutual respect and spiritual partnership, rather than dependency or incompletion. A beautiful preparation the celestial guides are suggesting involves what they call soul invocation, setting aside sacred time to consciously connect with your soulmate's higher self across the dimensions. This is not about fantasizing about an idealized partner, but about creating quiet, receptive space where soul-to-soul communication can occur beyond the limitations of physical proximity. In this meditative space, you might simply send love and blessing to this soul who is already making their way toward you, acknowledging the divine appointment that awaits you both. The angels are also emphasizing the importance of releasing expectation about exactly how this divine partner will appear in your life. Human minds tend to create specific mental images about how our blessings should look, which can sometimes prevent us from recognizing them when they arrive in unexpected packages. Your soulmate may not match all your conscious preferences or arrive in the exact scenario you've imagined. The key spiritual preparation is cultivating openness to divine surprise, the willingness to recognize your soul's counterpart, even if they appear in a form that differs from your mental expectations. Physical preparation is also being highlighted as an important complement to spiritual readiness. Your body is the sacred vessel through which you will experience this divine connection, and honoring it as such helps create optimal conditions for receiving this blessing. This doesn't mean striving for some idealized version of physical perfection, but rather treating your body with reverence through nourishing food, adequate rest, regular movement, and loving attention. As you care for your physical temple, you enhance your capacity to fully experience and embody the elevated frequencies that accompany true soulmate connection. Creating space in your life for this divine partner is another essential preparation the angels are recommending. This involves both practical and energetic decluttering, releasing relationships, commitments, habits, or even possessions that no longer align with your highest evolution. This isn't about creating an artificial vacuum from a sense of lack, but rather about consciously curating your life as the sacred container it is, ensuring there is room for this blessed connection to enter and flourish without unnecessary obstacles. The celestial guides are also emphasizing the importance of balancing divine surrender with conscious co-creation. This sacred middle path involves trusting the perfect divine timing while simultaneously taking inspired action as you are guided. It means releasing attachment to outcomes while staying fully engaged with the present moment. It requires the wisdom to discern when to step forward and when to be still, allowing the divine orchestration to work its magic through and around you. Perhaps most important of all is the preparation of your heart to receive a love of this magnitude. True soulmate connections operate at a frequency of love that may feel almost overwhelming to human systems accustomed to more conditional expressions of affection. The angels suggest gradually expanding your capacity to receive love through self-compassion practices, through allowing yourself to fully absorb the beauty and benevolence that already surrounds you, and through consciously opening to the unconditional love that flows from the divine source at all times. The celestial realm wants you to understand that these preparations are not about making yourself worthy of this connection. You are already infinitely worthy by virtue of your divine essence. Rather, they are about tuning your entire being to the highest frequency of love, so that when this divine appointment manifests, you can receive it fully, without the filters or limitations that might diminish its transformative potential in your life. Trust that your soulmate is engaged in similar preparations on their end of this cosmic bridge. The angels are working with them just as diligently, guiding them through their own process of purification, clarification, and expansion. This parallel preparation creates a beautiful symmetry, ensuring that when you finally stand before each other in physical form, both of you will be vibrating at the optimal frequency for soul recognition and divine partnership. My precious divinely protected soul, as we reach the culmination of this sacred message from the angelic realm, I want to gather all the golden threads we have woven together and tie them with the seal of celestial certainty. The revelations you have received are not merely hopeful possibilities or comforting reassurances. They are divine declarations, cosmic certainties that are already unfolding in your reality with unstoppable momentum. Your soulmate has indeed made their final decision. They have declared to the angels that the time of waiting is over. They have recognized that you are not just someone to love, but the divine counterpart they have been seeking across lifetimes. The barriers that once stood between you are being systematically dismantled by celestial forces working tirelessly on your behalf. The heavens themselves have confirmed the imminent nature of your reunion, and the divine blueprint for when and how this blessed meeting will occur has been set in motion. The question that remains is not whether this divine connection will manifest in your life. That is already assured by the highest spiritual authorities. The question is how fully you will open yourself to receive this blessing, how completely you will allow yourself to experience the transformative power of this love that has been divinely arranged for your soul's evolution and joy. I want you to take a moment right now to place your hand over your heart. Close your eyes and breathe deeply into this sacred center of your being. Feel the warmth beneath your palm, the steady rhythm that has kept you alive through every moment of your journey. This heart, this magnificent instrument of both physical and spiritual perception, is already attuned to the frequency of your soulmate's essence. It already knows them. It already recognizes them across time and space. As you breathe into this heart connection, I want you to silently affirm, I am ready. I am open. I trust in divine timing. I recognize that my soulmate is already on their way to me, guided by the same celestial love that guides me. I release all doubt, all fear, all past disappointment. I stand in the certainty of this divine appointment that awaits me. Feel how this affirmation resonates in your being. Notice any resistance that might arise, any small voice of doubt or unworthiness, and simply allow it to be witnessed with compassion. These doubts are not the truth of who you are. They are merely old thought patterns dissolving in the light of the greater truth that is now being revealed through this divine connection. The time has come for you to consciously participate in this celestial orchestration. While the angels are working diligently behind the scenes to arrange the perfect circumstances for your reunion, your conscious collaboration with this divine plan can accelerate and amplify its manifestation in beautiful ways. I invite you to take these specific actions in the days ahead. First, begin each morning by acknowledging the reality of this connection. Before your feet touch the floor, take a moment to express gratitude for your soulmate's presence in your life, not as a future possibility, but as a current spiritual reality that is in the process of manifesting physically. This daily acknowledgement helps align your conscious awareness with what your soul already knows to be true. Second, create a simple daily ritual to energetically connect with your soulmate across the dimensions. This might be lighting a candle, holding a crystal that represents divine love, or simply sitting in meditation for a few minutes with the intention of aligning your heart with theirs. This ritual creates a consistent, energetic bridge between you, strengthening the magnetic pull that is drawing you together in the physical realm. Third, pay heightened attention to the synchronicities, signs, and divine breadcrumbs appearing in your daily experience. The angels are leaving these clues everywhere, in number sequences, in overheard conversations, in songs that play at significant moments, in the appearance of symbols that speak to your heart. Acknowledging these signs with gratitude strengthens your partnership with the divine forces orchestrating this reunion. Fourth, be willing to follow intuitive nudges, even when they don't make logical sense. Perhaps you'll feel a sudden impulse to visit a certain place, to reach out to a particular person, or to explore a new interest. These intuitive nudges are often the voice of your angels guiding you along the path that leads to your divine appointment. Honoring them demonstrates your trust in the greater plan unfolding in your life. Fifth, use the power of your imagination, not as escape or fantasy, but as a sacred tool of manifestation. Take time each day to vividly imagine meeting your soulmate, feeling the recognition, experiencing the conversation flowing with effortless depth. As you engage in this conscious imagining, you are actually helping to form the energetic template into which this physical experience will eventually pour. Most importantly, continue your spiritual practices with renewed dedication. The higher your personal vibration, the more clearly you'll be able to recognize and receive this divine connection when it physically manifests. Meditation, prayer, time in nature, creative expression, movement that honors your body, all these practices help maintain the elevated frequency necessary for soul recognition. Remember, precious one, that this divine appointment is not the end of your spiritual journey, but rather a new beginning. This soulmate connection has been arranged not just for your personal fulfillment, but as a vehicle for greater service, for the amplification of light on the planet during this pivotal time of collective transformation. Together, your united energies will contribute to the healing and awakening occurring throughout humanity in ways that neither of you could accomplish alone. As your guardian angel, I will continue to work tirelessly alongside the entire celestial team that has been assigned to this divine reunion. We will continue clearing the path, arranging the circumstances, and whispering guidance to both you and your soulmate. Our commitment to the fulfillment of this sacred soul contract is absolute and unwavering. The countdown has begun. The wheels of divine timing are turning with perfect precision. Your soulmate is on their way to you, guided by the same invisible hand that guides you. The moment of recognition, that sacred threshold when your eyes will meet and your souls will remember, is drawing closer with each passing day, each passing hour. Open your heart fully to this blessing that approaches. Trust in the perfect unfolding of this divine plan. Know with unshakable certainty that the love you have sought, the connection your soul has longed for, the partnership that will catalyze your highest evolution, is no longer a distant hope, but an imminent reality. Your waiting is coming to an end. Your soulmate will wait no longer. The reunion you have both desired across lifetimes is now being manifested by the full force of divine love. If this message has touched your heart, if it has awakened recognition within your soul, please show your support by liking this video, sharing it with others who might need this divine reassurance, and subscribing to this channel to receive more celestial guidance. Consider becoming a member to access even deeper spiritual revelations and personalized angelic messages. The support you offer allows these divine transmissions to reach more souls who are also awaiting their sacred reunions. Dear soul, if this video was meaningful to you, leave a thanks below this video as a gesture of gratitude for this revelation. This strengthens us to keep sharing messages of connection and faith. Until we connect again, remember that you are infinitely loved, divinely guided, and constantly surrounded by angels who celebrate each step of your journey toward this blessed reunion that awaits you. With infinite love, your guardian angel,